Every year, there are about 3.5 million roadside inspections of tractor trailers. CDL students must learn how to do a proficient pre-trip inspection. Now, the FMCSA in the new modernization program has reduced the pre-trip inspection from about 90 to 100 questions to down to about 50. Some of it was repetition, so I can understand some of it being eliminated. But on the brand new CDL inspection, they don't even check belts and other critical items that should be inspected. The good CDL schools go above and beyond what is required from the government, from the FMCSA, on what is required for a pre-trip inspection. So when students go out on the road, one of the most nervous parts about being on the road on their own is a roadside inspection. What might happen? Students need to be prepared for this. Have a little bit of knowledge. When they get to the first trucking job, hopefully that trucking company is going to work with them and train them. Pre-trip and a post-trip is really important. Truck companies' goal is to always have their drivers receive no violations during a roadside inspection. So if you pulled over, here's what the process is. Not complete, there's more to it, but it's some of the process which you can expect. The officer is going to come and approach you. He's going to be looking at the general condition of the vehicle and the tractor, he's going to look at the tractor trailer. What kind of condition is it in? If he sees a lot of issues through the visual check looking at it, well, instead of a simple inspection, he might take it to a full inspection, which is going to take a little bit of time. Okay, he's going to look at the driver. He's going to look at the driver's actions as he approaches the truck. The driver's running around and moving stuff around, looking for either paperwork or whatever, moving stuff in the cab to another location. That's a red flag. He's going to start thinking. Remember, when you leave the yard, make sure you have all your documents. That should be, have all what you need. You have your glasses. Maybe that's what the driver thinks. Do I have my glasses? Do I have my contact? Oh man, I didn't check. I'm in a different tractor. I didn't check the paperwork. I didn't even know where it is. Okay, so the officer is going to come and greet you. The officer is going to greet himself and introduce himself and begin the interview. Such as, what is your name? Who do you work for? What are you hauling? Where are you coming from and where are you going? He's going to compare this later to other information that he's going to collect on his computer in his squad car, his police officer car. Impairment check. He's going to determine, is this driver on drugs? Is he fatigued? Or she fatigued? That's not good. If the officer feels that the driver is impaired, it's going to lead to more checking into. So whatever you do, don't start your day driving fatigued. If you didn't get any sleep, you need to take a power nap or a little rest. The worst thing you can do is have an accident out there and tell the officers, well, I didn't sleep the night before. That's not good. And also, it's not good wording to tell the police officer you already committed yourself to a lawsuit or to accompany a lawsuit with you because you went out there driving and you didn't have any rest the night before because you probably partied. So if he sees some issues, he's going to look and check into your clearing house records to see if you're on the prohibited list. He's going to check your DOT medical information, your driver's license, make sure everything's up to date. He's going to check all load documents. The login devices, is that been tampered with, shipping paperwork, etc. And there's a lot more to it that he's going to be going over. Just answer all of his questions. Be polite. Never argue. Some of them are just plain nasty officers. But never. That's not the reason to argue. Do not argue. You can file a complaint later on. If you do argue, a simple inspection can turn into a long inspection, and I guarantee you that officer will find something wrong. Trash on the dash, trash on the floor, so much he can find. If your load is locked, he can tell you he's going to cut the seal. He'll give you a new seal when the inspection's finished. He'll retitle and renumber it. He's going to look for something that's really wrong with that vehicle. So learn how to do a good, proper pre-trip inspection at your CDL school. And also, it's very important when you go to your first trucking job, they are going to ask you to perform a pre-trip inspection to see how you do. If you just look at the driver trainer or the person in the trucking company and you have no clue how to do a pre-trip inspection, that's not good. Time is money. Trucking companies have a lot of CDL students coming out and want to get jobs at their business. And they don't have the time to work with a new student who doesn't know how to do a pre-trip inspection. Be safe out there, and I'll see you in the next run.